Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Eloshai, by Hashem Rachak Kodash. Alright, the bonus to the apostles and others that removed stone of the world and taught us this 100% truth. Alright, much peace and blessings be unto you all who like out the pushing out this word of thought, truth, and sincerity. To all you Akim, say Shalom. I am the accurate iron from the servants of Yahweh Yahushai camp. Come with the quick listen of the spirit, quickly if you will. Going out the spirit on this one and see what pieces come to mind. But just went into the subject matter of who are the elect, which that word elect goes back to the Greek word Eklektos. If I'm pronouncing it right, which basically in the definition of it is basically chosen, picked out, chosen by Yahweh, alright, the best of his kind, the best class. So the elect are the best of the nation of Israel as a whole, man. Which the elect are comprised of the 1/3, which consists of women and children, and the few men that aren't teachers, and the 144,000 prophets, the servants of prophets themselves, man. Alright, the ones that have been sanctified through the Spirit unto obedience, and unto obedience and the sprinkling of the blood of Yahushua Mashiach, as it says in the book of 1 Peter, the first chapter, which really, if I'm not mistaken, it reads, elect according to the foreknowledge of power of the Father. Alright, which really foreknowledge goes back to the definition. The definition of that word means awareness before something happens. So the Lord, Yahweh Shai, predestined and elect, man. Alright, He predestined and elect to be delivered before salvation even plays out, man. Alright, and we understand that, man, through the Spirit. Alright, that's why for example, the apostles, man. Alright, the apostles, like the apostle Peter. Alright, he's a part of the elect, man. Alright, as a matter of fact, when you look into the word apostle, it means a messenger sent with orders. But it also means a delegate, which that word delegate, basically means an elected representative. Alright, someone authorized to represent somebody or something. So keep in mind, Peter, alright, being the head of the apostles, he's an elected representative. Alright, to what? To preach repentance, for the kingdom is at hand, man. Alright? Which really the gospel really means translates to the word good tidings. Alright? Hey, because we have a chance at being saved, man. Lord, we are that elect. Alright? And it's all through the hope, man. We hope to be delivered. We're not going to be carnal minded and pessimistic and say otherwise. Say we're not that we're most likely. Well, we have to hope, man. Alright, because the Lord requires faith in this thing, man. And you see Jake, man. You see Jake. Alright, one example, one way you could distinguish, one of the Akim, to some random ass Jake, is the fact that Jake lacked faith, man. Alright, they ain't got that spiritual glue neither. Alright, you can see through the Spirit. Alright, they look black, bland, and dark as hell. Which dark, not talking about the Jake's natural skin color. We're referring to darkness, really meaning a wickedness, man. Alright, that word black is more, like the elder Malcolm from GMS Chicago, he even mentioned the fact, a while ago, that calling somebody black is more often slacky. Calling yourself black is off, compared to calling yourself the N word, which I'm not gonna say it, I'm trying to I'm not trying to speak French right now, but that's one way you could also distinguish a J, because if you lack faith, if you're not in this truth, man, you're not gonna have a spiritual glow. Or look at Moses, man. Compared to the Israelites back in that mountain, when he came from that mountain, he had a glow, alright, a veil, and Jake. Alright, so lucky about that, Akim. But what I was going was the fact that Jake feared Moses for that glow that he had, man, that spiritual glow that he had, which is one of many examples, distinguishment that the Lord has made, to show you the separation between the elect and the rest of the people, man. All right, not only that, but the book of Romans, the 9th chapter, verse 6 to 7, if I'm not mistaken, even reads that not all Israel is Israel. All right, for the word has not been in effect. For not all Israel is Israel, which is self-explanatory right there. And that's why the elder Apostle Gilbar even made the notion that if you're not an Israelite in this truth, you can't call yourself an Israelite. All right, and that's why the Akim we always bring up the fact that Jake is nothing but a damn heathen. All right, they'd rather be called an American. All right, especially the so-called black man in America today. He wants to be known as an American. All right, American what? Just because you're from this place, just because you're in this line of captivity, does not mean that Esau will officially let you be called an American. Hell no, man. All right, because this isn't meant for you, man. It's really against you. You know, it's always been about that perpetual hatred Esau's had upon us. So the fact that you want to have Stockholm syndrome and call yourself an American and whatnot, it's off. Not only that, but Jake want to be called a Mexican. All right, Jake want to be called an African American. Jake want to be called the damn Chinese. Even after he understands that his lineage goes back to a so-called black man, a so-called Hispanic man, a so-called Native American. See, that's why we liken Jake unto damn heathens. All right, because they can't comprehend this stuff. Ultimately, because they lack faith, man. So that's really scary, man. Not only that, but even the men that are in this truth and that fall out, they're not the elect. We go into the book of Judas, Judas 21 chapter, and in one of the verses, I forget what verse it was, if I'm mistaken, verse 4 or 6, it reads, there have been many that crept in unawares into this truth, and then they get sifted out. So that's scary, man. All right, imagine being part of the body and then being casted out. All right, see? So that's what we hold to be the elect, man. All right, because the elect is a very special people. All right, it's a very special people. Out of all nations, out of the rest of the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, and that elect is very special, man. All right, you read in the book of Second Ezra, the book of Second Ezra, the 2nd chapter, verse 42 through 48, if I'm not mistaken. It goes into the graduation ceremony of the elect men. All right, those that have stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. All right, see, that's a yapa thing, man. That they're gonna get their crowns placed upon their head by Yahweh Shai himself, man. All right, nobody has that honor except for the elect. All right, the elect are very special people, and that's why we gotta keep on striving until the end, man. Strive for this truth until the end. The Lord will be a part of that number. All right, and we can't doubt, man. We can't doubt. All right, there have been many people that have felt out this truth all because of doubt. All right, they feel unworthy. We can't feel that same way, man. All right, we've already been through a whole lot of hell, man. Might as well finish that cup like Yahweh Shai did, right? All right, he drank the whole cup, man. He drank the dregs. All right, you know how vile that is. You know how vexing that is. Well, we gotta go through either way, man. All right, we already been through 99.8% of it, man. All right, just think about all the hell we've endured, and we have no recollection of it in this current life. All right, but we will have our memories back again. But just think about all the hell we've endured, especially as a nation, man. All right, in the book of Isaiah, the 52nd chapter, if I'm not mistaken, it goes into how they that have been astonished at thee. All right, going into we've been through the worst shit, man. All right, excuse my French, we've been through the worst hell. All right, might as well just finish that cup, man. After all, we got a short time. 2022, the year of turn up. But I just want to bring that point out, man. That Lord, we continue to the end. We're part of that number. All right. With that being said, this video is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. By Hashem Eloshai, by Hashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and others that great millstone who rule well. And so this is 100% truth. Much peace and blessings been to you. Hopefully, you like that. They're pushing out this word of truth and sincerity to all you. I can say shalom, a bottle ball. DT soon, little while, and shalom.